Hi guys, welcome to the results of the RMP 2025 photo contest. First, I'd like to thank all the entrants that took the time to take these amazing photos of around the Bay Islands, and also the judges who then chose their top favorites. So I wish you all the best of luck. Hopefully you will see your photos in the winning categories. So firstly, we'll start with the black and white artistic. So this also gives a good variety of images, and we'll see who the judges chose. So first place here we are is Stephanie Doniger with Surrounded by the Goggle Eyes. So yeah, nice picture there. We're using the black and white. Then we have Cristobal Molina with second place, with La Danza del Silencio. So it's a beautiful picture of a hawksbill turtle there. And finally, third place goes to Caroline Power with The Night Weeps for Tomorrow Dawn. Very passionate music sound, at least. Okay, so congratulations to you three. Secondly, we have invertebrates. So here we are. First place winner is Caroline Power with Let's Get It On with conchs. I guess there's one conch in the background and the other one is being creeped on by it. Here we have second place is Phil Croy with Valentine's with some shrimp and some sponges. And in third place, we have Cassidy Moore with Technicolor Tentacles with a beautiful nighttime octopus on, I'm assuming. Now, with Best Find, this also has a good selection of pictures. So here we are with Audrey Imfeld with an unexpected rescue of a shark tagging trip. So I guess they found a little baby turtle maybe floating in the sargassum, and they released it back into the water. So first place, Best Find. Second place is Caroline Power with false killer whales. I was on this trip that day when we were doing these photos, and it was the first time we'd actually seen false killer whales here around in the Bay Islands. So you don't see them too often, and when you do, obviously try and get photos of them. And third place, here we are with Cal Lynn with the Black Belly. So congratulations on getting the best finds for the three of you guys. Now we have marine life behavior. First place is Caroline Power with the Wolf Pack. So this is a whole group of mahi-mahis out in the blue underneath a piece of wood, which you can't see in the image. Second place, we have Jeremy Lanuet is I'm the Tough Guy. So you can clearly see that there's two turtles here fighting over each other. So that is a good display of behavior there. And finally, we have Cal Lynn with Couple. So I guess you have these two little blennies hiding in a little hole, which looks adorably cute. Then we move over to the divers category. Here we have first place is Caroline Power, Dance with the Sunlight. So these are the Silversides over in Hole in the Wall. We've had a really good season this year with Silversides, and obviously you can see now in second place again, taken by Stephanie Doniger in exactly the same place in Hole in the Wall, Natalie meets the Silversides. So if you do go out to the seamounts and other places, there are still Silversides kind of floating around. So yeah, try and get some good photos and enjoy your dives with those. And finally, another one with Silversides is Juan Darpe in the playground. So congratulations to the three of you guys in the divers category. Then we're going to move to the macro section. So here we are, first place by Caroline Power with Kermit. Then we move to second place with Stephanie Doniger with Peekaboo. And then finally, we have John Fowler with Peaceful Sanctuary. So macro always has beautiful photos, and a lot of those do appear as big photos in the calendar, just because that's something you'd really enjoy looking at. Then we have the marine life portrait section. So first place marine life is Caroline Power, out and about with a green moray. Usually when you have one of these swimming at you, it is pretty terrifying, especially if you have lionfish with you. So it can get a little intimidating. And I will recommend never ever feeding green morays at lionfish, because it can change their natural behavior and make them become aggressive. Secondly, we have Doug Hubats. Congratulations with Face Only. I'm just assuming a mother would love. So congratulations on that one. And third place, we had Juan Danup with Oceanic Ghosts. So yeah. Jellyfish are always great subjects, and it's really beautiful to have like a black background with a nice clear shot of a jellyfish. And then also we have a joint third place as well with a marine life portrait is Cristobal Molina with Ojo Dorana. So that is a frogfish you got there. They're always nice to have in the competition. Then we move to underwater conservation. So here we are with first place with Stephanie Doniger with Spadefish Visits the Nursery. So if you haven't visited our nursery, it is over near Shallow Sequest. We've got about 35 trees with different species of acroporas and a mixture of other hard corals. So yeah, it's always good to go. We are actively trying to basically conserve our reefs by growing them in our nurseries and then obviously putting them back out and transplanting them back onto the reef. Second place, we have Aubrey Imfeld with Every Piece Counts. So we do cleanups every month associated with some dive shops. So it's always good to do your part. Pick up any recent garbage you see. Some things do have animals living and growing on them. So if it's recent garbage, please remove it. Things that have been there for a long time may actually be a habitat for something. So please assess before you remove. And then finally, third place, you have Caroline Power with the Huntress. So we always have a lionfish in here because obviously underwater conservation is the active removal of lionfish as they are an invasive species. Then we come on to the wide angle category. Here we have Stephanie Doniger with Sunset over Half Moon Bay. Beautiful over under there, just around the corner, showing the sunset. Then we have a wide angle from Caroline Power with Captain Quint. So that is oceanic, I think. And yeah, so that was nice to see a shark out in the water. And then finally, we have third place by Cal Lin with a loggerhead. I know when he was taking these, there were two loggerheads fighting with each other over by the point, and they got to have a good show watching all that. So it's nice to see a good close-up because they're not very often that you see them here on the reef. Usually we just see the greens and the hawksbills. And yes, so that is the winners so far of the judges' vote. So thank you for our judges for going through those. Then we get into the popular vote. So this is put on our Facebook and it got likes. So wide angle, we have Manuel Roca in first place, Stephanie Doniger in second, and third place, Caroline. Then in popular vote for macro, we have Daniel Garado, Kurt Bowman, and John Fowler. Congratulations, you guys, for the macro popular vote. Then we move into best clip. So here we are with Kurt Bowman with Lightning Flounder. We have music with it as well. Oh, there's another one. We're going to move on to the next one. There we have Juan de Harp with a nice compilation of octopus. It's beautifully composed, well done. Maybe if you had some dramatic music on it as well, you would have got first place. There's very nice composition there. And then finally, we have Silver Sides at maybe Hole in the Wall, I'm not sure. That's done by Caroline Power. Right. We're now going to move on to our next category, which is best finds. So we have Stephanie Doniger, Tarpon on the Hunt at the AKR channel. I feel like I told her about those silver sides there. Also, second place, we got Aubrey Enfield. And then third place, we have Caroline Power. So congratulations on your best finds there. Then we move on to the diver category. We have Stephanie Doniger in first place, Caroline Power in second place, and Kurt Bowman with third place. And then invertebrates, we have Jeremy Lanouette in first, Daniel Geraldo in second, and Juan Duarte in third. Underwater conservation section, we have Spadefish done by Stephanie Doniger in first, Kurt Bowman with second place, and Jeremy Lanouette in third place. And then black and white artistic, we have Daniel Geraldo in first, Manuel Roca in second, and Kurt Bowman in third place. And then finally, I think marine life portrait, we have Caroline Power in first, Kurt Bowman in second, and Stephanie Doniger in third. Oops, I guess I still have one or two more categories. So in marine life behavior, there's a Juan de Harp in first, Kurt Bowman in second, and Christy Falco in third. So first of all, congratulations to everyone. Thank you so much for taking the time for getting photos, editing them, and actually sending them to us. So we really appreciate and enjoy seeing all your best photos taken around Roatan and the Bay Islands. And it's always nice to see that people take the time to actually join in with these competitions. So we will be coming out with a calendar in the next month or so. So please keep posted. Yeah, it's always going to be a pleasure seeing your photos in the calendar. Thank you again, and have a great rest of the year.